Let's try and do a little bit more with our components, and instead of just creating small snippets or whatever you want to call it, let's just delete what we have here with the chocolate factory or chocolate cake factories. So they're here. Let's just delete them up here. So it's like this. What I want to create now is I just want to create 3 sections for our application, web application here, and we're going to create the header section, the content section, and the footer section. So we're going to create 3 different components for each of these. First things, I'm just going to put mine here in the view. You can also put components if you want to, but I'm putting in my views. And the first one is going to be called header.view, and I'm also going to create one called footer.view. And the last one I'm going to create is just content.view. So these are the 3 different view files I just created. And in each one, I'm just going to make sure I have my template, I have my script, and I have my style here. So the 3 important things. I'm just going to do the same real quick with those and that one. So there we go. So now we created our files, and now we're not going to put anything in them yet. We're just quickly going to register them in our app here so we can actually use them on our page, and then we'll put a little content into them and style them a little bit in the next couple of videos. So here we have title. Let's just remove that. We don't need that anymore. We don't need this one anymore, but let's just reuse this instead. So right now we're actually trying to import our new 3 new components. And the first one we want to import is just our, what was it called, the header from, and then we are going to tell it where it needs to look for it. So /view, that's because we put it here and not in components, that's the difference. And then we call header.view. So this is the first one we're going to use. And the next one, I'm just going to copy in this. I'll remove this script because we don't need kicks anymore. And the next one we want is, let's just go content from, there we go. And that was content, oops, sorry, ./views/content.view. And you can probably see where I'm going with this. So let's get the last one and switch that to footer and footer here. And just because I want this to be the top one, I'm just gonna go move it up here so it's better. So header, content, and footer. So now we just imported each of these elements up here. Let's do a quick save. And the system now is ready to use them. We also need to declare or register them down here in our components. And again, we're doing this the local way. And we're going to reuse this. The first one is header, because that's the name here, and we're going to give it the name of web app header. So that's the name of each of our, not for the header part, and I'm just going to reuse the name here, web app, for each of these elements. I'm going to do the same, so web app dot dash content, and that's equal to the content one, and the last one, copy paste. And let's put it in, so like so, and that's going to be the footer part. Cool, footer. Let's click save, and let's go to a browser, see if we get errors, and let's figure out what the errors are. So let's see. It's a title, so we probably still have something where it says title up here. Let's just remove that. Yep, there we go. Refresh. And still another one. I think I just need to, there we go. I just need to refresh another one. So that was just a glitch in the cache. But right now it's here. We have no errors, so hopefully it's working. And hopefully now you registered, let's go back, your 3 different new components here, and you imported them and you did this. So up here we can now, let's just remove this here. We don't really want that anymore. We're just going to use the HTML tags to import our components, and the first one is called web app header. So let's type that in. Oh, it's already there. Bam. And we're gonna close it like so. We also want our web app.content. Close that when you're done. And web app.footer. Close that when you're done. So let's do a quick save again. No errors. Excellent. So now we registered them, we imported them, and they're in use. The next couple of videos, we'll just add some content and add some styling to it so you can actually see how we can work this to our benefit.